And this is now today's lineup.
Freiburg have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
We're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to bet against this guy Tielemans, Peter, having a telling influence here. He's best deployed in a central midfield position, and it's from there he can really influence the team's possession. He can dictate games and get his passing right pretty much every time in terms of length, pace and weight.
Okay, interesting. McGinn takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Ginter shifted upfield. He's onto it in a flash. Tielemans, played out to the right. He has found a way through. And here's Watkins.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Matanovic. Oh, good spread. Digne. McGinn. Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played out to the right. Matanovic. Eggestein. Lienhart. Lienhart, gently done. Tielemans, aim forwards. Been cut short. Moved on forwards. Eggestein, and it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Watkins, Tielemans, forwards and with intent. It's run loose here. McGinn. And here's Watkins. There's the shot! Goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
After 6 minutes, please. Number 27.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Eggestein. Out to the right. Eggestein. Eggestein. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Freiburg really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
That's good running with the ball. Matanovic. Lindelof. And it's played forward. Watkins chasing after it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Watkins has it in a wide position. And the shot! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good spread. Tries a measured ball. Two down already, a nightmare start. Freiburg already behind after a high-octane start here. Matanovic! Decent enough try.
Matanovic certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
And here's Watkins.
Watkins really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tielemans. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
McGinn. Out to the right. Lindelof picks it up out wide. And he's well positioned. Can he finish? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lienhardt shifted upfield. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Time to deliver. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Freiburg really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
They've played it short. Matanovic! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Ball's played through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely by the defence. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Might come loose. Danger averted for now. Lindelof. Some good work on the right flank here. Now here's the delivery.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Can he latch on to this? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Eggestein. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tries to get it clear. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cash. Lindelof, aim forwards. Eggestein. Moved on forwards. Into the channel. Eggestein. Eggestein. Oh, nice touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Now who's going to be first to this? No way through, so back it comes. Eggestein. Played out to the right, played into the middle, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Watkins, who does have an assist to his name. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Lindelof. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lindelof, aimed in towards the centre.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Lindelof clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Eggestein. Hit into the middle. Buendia.
Matanovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Cash shifted upfield. It is quite a run he's making here. Delivered with swing.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the...
Here's a shot! No, not quite.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Well, that's good defending.
He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Out to the right. And that's put paid to a promising move. Konsa, aim forwards. Oh, super find. Shot a goal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Lobbed in behind. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Freiburg clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he goes cross-field. That has been knocked clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Eggestein. Lienhardt, gently done. Lovely bit of skill, delivered in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he's there to get it away. That's been drilled forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Buendia. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McGinn. Lindelof. Now it's McGinn. Matanovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Watkins! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Eggestein. Lienhardt. Pau Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. Cash, now he's off and running. McGinn. He's in plenty of space here. Clears it away. Oh, such a clever touch. Cleared away. Ginter. Eggestein. Aim forwards. Linie gets over and intercepts. McGinn. Moved on forwards. Lienhardt with the clearance. Eggestein. Lindelof can get it clear. Cash goes steaming forward. And it's played forward. And it's been played through. Big chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next to him, maybe.
Ginter. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Eggestein. Great chance! Eggestein. Eggestein. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Watkins. Over to the left. Now it's Buendia. Showing good feet. Tielemans. And it's Digne. Digne to cross into the box. And they've got rid. That's really well manoeuvred. Towards the other side. Time and again they are repelled. Digne. Digne chooses to go cross-field. Cash, gently done. Eggestein. Cash. It's a good run down the right. Cross goes in there. Real chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Proves too strong. Tielemans is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And the shot's on here. Chance for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pau Torres. Lindelof, driven forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matanovic. Pau Torres, played out towards the right wing. Played into space out wide. The keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, that's neat. Pings it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lofted in. Tielemans. Time added on will be 2 minutes. What a throw in. The whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Digne. Tielemans. Knocks it out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Matanovic was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No way through there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he deliver? Lovely feet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance, surely! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Freiburg, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Digne. Buendia. Digne head over towards the opposite flank. Spread out to the left. Matanovic. Oh, what a tense shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Lienhardt aim forwards. Matanovic. Out towards the flank.
Tielemans.
Digne. Konsa. Pau Torres.
Tielemans.
Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Played down the flank. Cash looking to get on the end of this. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Freiburg can't seem to retain possession. Konsa, and it's played forward, calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. McGinn. Succumbs to the pressure. Looking to break at pace. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tries to get it clear. He's on a charge. Lienhardt gets it away. And here's Watkins. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Cash.
Tielemans.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Matanovic. Out to the left it goes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cash. Ooh, delicate chip through. Lienhardt. Matanovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Looks to the other side. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, good ball. Matanovic. Tielemans, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cash. Cross. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Looking for a decent ball in. Can he finish? Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Lindelof. Pau Torres. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Watkins. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Buendia. Digne. Nice physical challenge. Eggestein. Oh, good spread. Matanovic. Konsa tries to clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Eggestein. That's tidy. And that has been cleared. That's been won straight back. Lofted upfield. And they've got a throw. Found him in acres of space. Lindelof getting this one clear. Tielemans. Digne forwards and with intent. Cash. Eggestein. Ginter. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Watkins. Spread out to the left. So who's he picking out? Digne. Having a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Eggestein. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Buendia. Digne. Konsa goes forward. Buendia. Digne. Played towards the other side. Cash looking to run onto it. That's an excellent interception. Matanovic given the lift of his goal. And he welcomes it in. And the flag has stayed down. Goes for the header! It's there! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Lienhart wins the duel this time. Lienhart. Aim forwards. That's the throw. And that's another throw. Tries to cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Buendia. Digne. And he goes cross-field. That has been knocked clear. Cash. Right, up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Lienhart. Ginter. Eggestein. Played out to the right. Lindelof cuts it out. Lindelof shifted upfield. Watkins was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And they can counter here. Now it's Buendia. Matanovic. Oh, that's a nice ball. He's in plenty of space here. Lindelof. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Nice and simple for the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. And it's hoisted clear. And goes back, gets good distance on it, and it's played forward. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Tielemans done delicately. Lienhardt. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Lienhardt. Ginter. Ginter gently down. Into the channel.
There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
They'll have one final crack at it. And here's Watkins.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Caresses it through, gets it away, throw it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Freiburg clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, the clearance is short. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tielemans. McGinn. Oh, good spread. Cash, and that's aimed into the middle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Pau Torres gets it clear. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's lofted through here. Buendia. Konsa, aim forwards. Oh, it is over the line. And here's Watkins. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played out to the right. That's good play. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Keeper has taken this, tries a shot! Goal! Freiburg! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Martinez, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Freiburg go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Has crossed into the middle. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Freiburg are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. Challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lienhardt chooses to go cross-field. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Hit into the middle. That is a brilliant interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Konsa gets over and intercepts. Konsa, long ball upfield. Pass has gone astray. Lienhardt. Eggestein. Ginter. Eggestein. And it's gone back to the keeper. It's gone for a throw-in. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Dino. That's very neat. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Lovely ball and a real chance. Decent chance! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
All square again into the dying minutes. Watkins. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Lindelof. Nice control. Here's the chance to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Gunter. That's really well manoeuvred. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He is onto it in a flash. So what can they make of this? Digne gently done. Danger averted for now. Tielemans wins the duel this time. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes...
Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Watkins really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Lienhardt. Ginter. That's a throw. Tielemans. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Digne crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. Matanovic shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Watkins next in line, and here he is.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So this one to restore parity. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to double their advantage. And they're 2 up. Freiburg, so down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. And he's fired it in.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
This to put them 2 up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Freiburg are looking to keep pace here.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Tielemans comes forward for the 5th of 5. And that has lifted the roof. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.